All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, you're the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians and Brazilians, you're the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, you're the true people of the book, man. All right. So I'm not sure what I'm going to name this lesson today, but I know I want to start off with Isaiah 61, and then from there we could just go through the spirit. All right. So let's read it. Isaiah 61 and 1. All right. The spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because Yahweh has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the openings of the prisons to them that are bound. Let me read that again. All right, Isaiah 61 and 1. The spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because Yahweh, all right, that's the true name of the Lord, Yahweh. When you pray to the Lord, you call upon his name, Yahweh. All right, that's the name you call upon, and you call upon his son's name, Yahweh Shai, man. Those are the names you pray in, man. All right. So it says, the spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because Yahweh has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. Yeah, so the Lord has set up prophets on the earth, man, to preach, man, to the elect, man, which is the 144,000 and the rest of the 1/3. All right, because 1/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be saved, man. All right, on this side, all of Israel is going to be saved, but on this side, 1/3 is going to be saved, and the 2/3 are going to be destroyed. All right, so matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that in Zechariah, the 13th chapter. All right, 13 and 9. It says right here. I'll start at 8. All right, it says, and it shall come to pass, all right, that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. Yeah, so 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, 2/3 of you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians and Brazilians, y'all have to die on this side, man, because y'all haven't returned to the Lord, man. All right, because you heard the truth, you heard the word, you heard the truth, but you shunned it, man. You put it off, man. All right, you wasn't hearkening unto the Israelites, man, the true prophets of the Lord, man. All right, the Israelites that are out on the highways and hedges preaching this gospel, man. All right, first and foremost, the Israelites of Great Millstone and the ones that teach in like manner. All right, because Great Millstone has the 100% truth, man. All right, the doctrine of Great Millstone, which is Yahweh doctrine, man, the apostles' doctrine. Right, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall cut off and die. Yeah, so 2/3 of you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, y'all have to die, man. All right, but the 1/3 shall be left therein. Yeah, the 1/3 is going to be saved, which is the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. All right, it says, and I will bring the 1/3 part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined. I will try them as gold is tried. Yeah, so the Lord is gonna put that hell on the elect, man. Right? Because you can't get to the kingdom, all right, unless you go through that narrow path, man. You gotta go through that hell, man. All right, the Lord has to deem you worthy, man. All right. You have to make it through that fire first, man. All right. And what the Lord is really doing by putting you through that hell and that fire, man, he's cleansing you, man. Right? Because you can't step foot in the kingdom without being cleansed, man. Without going through that fire, man. All right. It says, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, which is the elect, and will refine them as silver is refined. I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. That's right. The elect, man, is going to call on the true name of the Lord, the elect, man. All right. You people that's calling, when y'all pray, y'all say God or Father. The Lord's name is not God or Father God, man. Right? The Lord has an actual name that you call upon, man. All right. And his true name is Yahweh. When you pray, that's the name you call upon, Yahweh. And his son's name is Yahweh Shai, man. All right. They shall call upon my name. The Lord has an actual name that you call upon, man. All right. And I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. All right. Because the word God is just the Greek word that means power. All right. The Lord is the highest power, man. All right. And Yahweh is my power. So the elect is going to call on the true name of the Lord, man. Because let's see, let's get that. I misspelled it for typing it too fast. All right. So it says Romans 13, it says, whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Yeah, so what's that name? What's that name? All right. The name of the Lord comes from the Hebrew language, man. All right. Which is Yahweh. And his son's name is Yahushua, man. What does Zephaniah say? I think it's the 3rd chapter. All right, yeah, Zephaniah 3 and 9. All right, Zephaniah 3 and 9. For then I will turn to the people a pure language. What is that language? The Hebrew. That's the purest language in the entire existence of man. All right, the real Hebrew. All right, which is the Paleo Hebrew. All right, the Holy Tongue, the Lashawan Kodash, man. All right, for then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may call upon the name of Yahweh. All right, so the Lord has given us a pure language for us to call upon His name, man. All right, because the name of the Lord comes from that pure language, which is the Hebrew, man. All right, the language, the Lord's name doesn't come from no other language, man. All right, for then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may call upon the name of the Lord. So the Lord gave us a pure language, which is the Hebrew, the true Hebrew, not modern day Hebrew, because modern day Hebrew is not the true Hebrew. That's Yiddish, man, which is a mix of German and Slavic. All right. For then I will turn to the people a pure language, that they may call upon the name of the Lord. So the Lord gave us a certain language, all right, to call upon, so we could call upon His name, man. All right, and that name is Yahweh, straight from the Hebrew. All right, to serve Him with one consent. All right, because y'all, you bugged out people call on the name of Jesus, man. That's nothing but watered down Greek. All right, the Lord was not a Greek, nor did He speak Greek. All right. The Lord was a Hebrew Israelite, man. Right? The son, Yahushua, he was a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah, man. Right? What language did the Israelites speak? All right? Hebrew, man. The true Hebrew, the Paleo Hebrew, man. All right? They ain't speak no Aramaic either, like some of you people believe, man. All right? You people that think y'all well studied, man, y'all don't know nothing. The Lord spoke Hebrew, man. All right? It even tells you that in the book of Acts, man. All right? Let's get that. Hebrew. It's saying, so I think it's Acts 26, all right, because he's talking about that when he had that vision of that light that came upon him, man. All right, when he heard the voice of the Lord, man. All right, because he was against Yahushua, man. All right, but then Yahushua came to him in a vision, man. All right, and he did a complete 180, man. All right, and it fell into that truth, man. All right, because he was a chosen vessel unto Yahushua, man. All right, as he told, I think it was Ananias, yeah, because he was known for Paul was known for locking people up, man. All right, he was known for locking people up, bringing people to prison and all that, man. All right, but I think it was Ananias that had the vision that the Lord told him to send people to bring him to him. No, yeah. And he told the Lord, but this is the man that's against you, and he puts people in prison and stuff like that. But Yahushua said, for he is a chosen vessel unto me, man. All right. So it says Acts 26 and 14. And when we were fallen, this is Paul speaking, all right, telling him about I think he was talking to the Jews, telling them because he was about to get locked up. He was in chains at this time, if I'm not mistaken. It says, and when we were fallen, And when we were fallen, excuse me, and when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue. Now you see these words in red. The words in red mean uh this is Yahushua speaking, the Messiah speaking. All right. So he said, and when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue. So the Lord spoke the Hebrew tongue, saying, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? All right. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Yeah, because he was against Yahushua, man. He didn't believe in Yahushua, man. All right, like the other apostles did, but then he came around, man, because of that vision he had, man. The Lord came because he was a chosen vessel. He was chosen to preach the gospel unto the Gentiles, man, and those Gentiles were dispersed Israelites that were among the Gentile nations, man, living in the Gentile lands. They weren't actual Gentiles, right? That's where these wacky tacky Christians get caught up, man. All right, that's why they think the Lord loves everybody, all right, and that the word is also for the natural Gentiles, which is actually the other nations, the people who aren't Israelites, man. Right, the people that receive salvation, the Gentiles that receive salvation in the New Testament, those were dispersed Israelites, man. Those weren't actual Gentiles, man. All right. You gotta have this understanding, this true understanding. Really, you gotta know the history, man. All right. You gotta know the history to understand a lot of things in the scriptures, man. All right. You gotta know the true history, man. What happened to the Israelites, the dispersed Israelites, and them being Hellenized and all that stuff, man. All right. So it says Acts 26:14, and when we were fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Excuse me. Yeah, so we know he spoke the Hebrew tongue because it says it right here, Acts 26:4, man. All right. So the Lord said that he will give us a pure language that we may call upon the name of the Lord, man. All right. So the Lord gave us a certain language, all right, so we can call upon his name. And that pure language, all right, is the Hebrew, the Paleo Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew. All right, the Lashawan Kodash, the holy tongue. So the Lord name is Yahweh, all right, and his son's name is Yahushua, all right. That's how we know the Lord name is not Jesus, man. All right, because Jesus is watered down Greek. All right, the word Jesus comes from the Greek word Iesus, which means salvation, man. All right, and they weren't speaking English back then. All right, so his name definitely wasn't Jesus. Not only that, there is no letter J in the Hebrew, man. All right, the letter J was not in the letter J was not invented until 1524, which means the letter J is only 499 years old. The letter J is not even 500 years old. So if the letter J is not 500 years old, how can Jesus be the name of a man that lived over 2,000 years ago? All right. Also, the only vowels in the Hebrew language is A and I. There's no E's, no O's, no U's, and the V's in the Hebrew language. So how can his name be Jesus, man? All right. So that's why it says right here, for whosoever call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And what's that name? Right? The Father's name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, man. All right. So that's going back to right here. All right. The 1/3, all right, the elect, the ones that's going to be saved when the Lord comes back, man. All right, when he destroys Babylon the Great, which is America, man, with the nuclear missiles, man, with that nuclear fire. Also he's gonna come back with the chariots, all right, to destroy this place too, man. All right, with this world calls a UFO, all right, which are actually IFOs, all right, because the elect, all right, we know what they are, man. All right, you people of this world, y'all don't know what they are. That's why you call them UFOs, man. All right, but they're actually IFOs. We know what they are, man. Those are the angels, man. All right, which are also known as the chariots of Israel in the Bible, man. All right, that's how the angels get around. They travel, man. All right. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh. All right. When you see the word Lord there in all caps, man, that's the name of the Lord, man. All right. When you read it when you read the scriptures in Hebrew, all right, wherever you see the name the Lord at in the scriptures, all right, when you read it in the Hebrew, that's the name of the Lord, man, which is Yahweh, man. All right. It says 2 parts therein shall cut off and die. Yeah, 2 parts. All right, of you Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, y'all 2/3 of y'all have to die on this side, man, because y'all not have returned to the Lord. You have not hearkened on to the prophets, man. All right, and we're gonna get back to Isaiah 61. All right, we're gonna get to the point, but you know, the spirit has you bear off, man. All right. So it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh. All right, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Yeah, so the 1/3 is going to be saved, which is the 144,000. All right, the ruling body, the ruling government in the kingdom of heaven. All right, and then the rest of the elect, the 1/3. All right, and I will bring the third part. All right, the elect. All right, through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. Yeah, they're gonna have to go through that hell, man. They're gonna have to show themselves and deem themselves worthy. All right, the Lord is gonna see if they're worthy or not. Excuse me. All right, and it says, I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. Yeah, so the elect is going to call on the true name of the Lord, man. All right. You people calling on the name of Jehovah or Ahia or Yeshaya or Jesus or Allah, man, y'all not going to be saved, man, because that's not the true name of the Lord, man. You calling out you calling on all these false gods, man. Y'all gonna be destroyed in this nuclear fire, man. All right, that's even if you make it to there. All right, because you got great death in hell that's coming before that, man. You got something that's known as the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, Jeremiah 30:7 or 30:6. All right, the time is known as the time of Jacob's trouble, and Jacob represents the Israelites, man. All right, because the Israelites come out of the seed of Jacob. All right, and who are the Israelites? You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians and Brazilians, man. You're the true Israelites, man. There's a great trouble coming to y'all, man. All right, because Esau, Edom, all right, the devil, who's the so-called white man, he's coming upon you with great wrath, man, because he knows he has nothing but a short time, man. All right. Esau, Edom, he knows his rulership of this planet Earth is coming to an end, man. And that's why he's getting ready to bring great wrath and hell upon you, man. All right? Because he knows he has nothing but a short time. So he's going to try to bring as many as you Israelites down with him, man, to be destroyed, man. All right? And it says, and I will hear them. Yeah, the elect is going to hear, the Lord is going to hear the elect, man, because they're calling upon his true name. All right? I will say it is my people, and they shall say Yahweh is my power. That's right. So let's get back into here. All right. It says the spirit of Yahweh. All right. Excuse me. The spirit of the Lord power is upon me. Right. Because Yahweh has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. All right. Yeah. So the Lord has set up prophets on this planet Earth to teach, man. All right. To bring in the elect, to reel in the elect, because what did the Lord say in Luke the 14th chapter? All right, he said 23, was it 23? Excuse me for a sec, let me read it in the yeah, it was 20. Yeah, I was bugging out for a second. All right, it says right here, hold on, let me read up real quick. I want to see something. All right, it said, I start at 22, and the servant said, Lord, it is done, and thou hast commanded, and yet there is room. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. Yeah, so the Lord is telling us to go out to the highways and hedges, man. All right, he has ordained us to be prophets, man. All right, and it says, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. Yeah, so it's our job to reel in the elect, man, the 144,000, man, and the 1/3. Because once the 144,000 is sealed, that's when all great death and hell was coming to this place. That's when the Lord is getting ready to destroy this place, because the elect is sealed already. All right, They are already sealed to be saved from the destruction, man. All right. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways, all right, and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. All right. So it's our job to fill the Lord's house, man. All right. So going back to Isaiah 61, and the Spirit of the Lord God, Lord power, is upon me, because Yahweh has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. Yeah. All right. We were ordained, man. All right. The prophets, the true prophets of the Lord, they were ordained and anointed, man. All right. To preach this true gospel, man. All right. Unto the meek. All right. Unto the weak and to the poor, man. Because that's who's going to get, that's really who's going to get this knowledge, man. Right. The Lord has given the true knowledge and wisdom of this planet Earth. The true knowledge and wisdom of the Most High's word, and understanding of the Most High's word to the people you think that you wouldn't even think, man. All right. That's why we out there looking like bums and all that. You can say all that, but little do you know, we the ones that got the true knowledge, man. All right. And we're here to reel in the elect, man, before this destruction comes. All right. And the Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because Yahweh has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. All right. And we're supposed to be preaching to the Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you West Indians, Seminole Indians, and Haitians and Brazilians. All right. You're the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And this word is only for you, man. All right. This song that we're singing, this gospel that we're preaching, is only for y'all, man. All right. Everyone else, all these other nations are going to be destroyed. The Chinese man is going to be destroyed. All right. The Japanese man. All right. The Elamite man. All right. The Ishmaelite man. All right. The Greek man. All going to be destroyed, man. The Edomite man. All right. They're all going into captivity and slavery under the Israelites when Yahushua comes back, man. Because we were once in there, and we were once in a captivity under them. So now they got to go into captivity under us, man. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. All right. And the Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because Yahweh has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. All right. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted. Yep. That's right, man. That's what we're here for, to bring the elect back to the Most High, man. All right. To proclaim liberty to the captives. That's right. And who are the captives? The Israelites, man. All right. We've been in captivity since forever, man. Since forever, man. All right, underneath Esau, Edom. All right, and way before this captivity, man, we were captivity under the Assyrians, man. All right, we were captivity under the Babylonians. All right, the Greek captivity, Roman captivity. All right, we've been in captivity forever, man. Especially here in America, man. All right, so it says we came over here on slave ships, and we still captives to this day. We're still underneath the hands of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prisons to them that are bound. All right, to proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh, and the day of vengeance, our power, to comfort all that mourn. All right, yeah. So that's what the prophets are here for, man. Right, the Lord said right here. All right, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. All right, because we didn't wake up one day and say, yo, we're gonna be prophets, yo. I want to be a prophet. Nah, man. One day the word just came unto us, man, because we were taught this word, and it was taught us, man. We were teach this word. It was spoken unto us. All right. And to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, of Yahweh, and the day of vengeance, our power, to comfort all that mourn. All right, and to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion. All right, so that's how you know this gospel is only for the Israelites, man. All right, the Lord set up prophets. All right, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion. Zion is another word for Israel. The word Zion comes from the Hebrew word to Zion. All right, which means monument, because we represent the Lord. We're the Lord's monument. All right, the Israelites, his chosen people. All right, so the Lord, it says right here, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, because our people are the ones that are really mourning, man. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. All right, we're held captives, man. We're living in hell, man. All right, look how we live, man. We got to struggle just to get by, man. All of our people. All right, most of our people are in the slums and the ghettos. All right. just strung out on drugs, and our people are done out here, man. Our people are mourned, man. All right, because the wicked is ruling, man. The scriptures say when the righteous rule. Let's get that rule. Excuse me. Yeah. Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. All right, because when the righteous people rule the planet Earth, the people ain't got no hell to go through. All right, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right, and that's exactly who is ruling the earth right now. The wicked. All right, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's the wicked race. All right, the wicked race, the wicked people on this planet Earth. All right, how do we know that? Because when you go to Malachi, the 1st chapter, the 4th verse, all right, it tells you that Esau, Edom, all right, which is the so-called white man, he's the wicked people. He's the border of wickedness, man. All right, and when you go to Job 9:24, it says, let's get that. All right, so it says right here, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So right now, the wicked is ruling the earth. Right now, what race of people, if I had to ask you, what race of people do you think is ruling the planet Earth? All right, starting with the elite banking families, Esau, Edom. All right, that's who Esau, Edom is, the so-called white man. All right, it says the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. Right now, how do we know who the wicked is? Right, because like I said, when you go into when you go to Malachi, the 1st chapter, the 4th verse, it lets you know who that wicked race of people is, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, it says he covered it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. That's right, the so-called white man. He covered the face of the true judge. All right, which is Yahushua, man. He covered up his face. He told you that this was his face. All right, he told you that this was the Lord, man. All right, he told you that this was the Lord. This ain't the Lord, man. All right, this is not the Lord, man. All right, this is the face that he covered up and put this face up as the Lord, man. All right, this is why everybody. That's why everybody worships this image right here, man. All right, this ain't the God of the Bible, man. The Lord wasn't no pale skinned cracker, man. Didn't have no blonde. He didn't have blonde hair and blue eyes and none of that mess, man. He didn't have long hair, man. All right, because the scriptures say that that's a shame for a man to have long hair, man. All right, because the woman the hair is supposed to long hair is supposed to belong to the woman, man. That the hair is her glory. All right, and that it's a shame for a man to have long hair. Let's get that. I think that's how it goes. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that. 1 Corinthians 11:14. All right. Does not even nature itself teach you? Yeah, even nature will teach you, man. All right. If a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him. That's right. It's a shame because a man's not really supposed to have long hair, man. All right. The one that's supposed to have long hair is the woman, man. All right. Because the woman's hair, the glory of a woman is her hair, man. All right. I think it's in the same, yeah. All right, it says, but if a woman have long hair, it is her glory, for her hair is given her for a covering. Yeah, so because her hair is supposed to cover her head. All right, because when a woman prays, she's supposed to cover her head, man. All right, it says 1 Corinthians 11:15. But if a woman have long hair, it is her glory, man. That's why a woman is always sexy as hell when she has long hair, man. When she lets that hair down, she be looking bad as hell, man. All right. But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory unto her. That's why a woman's head is supposed to be covered, man, because her hair is part of her beauty, man. All right, and a woman's beauty is only supposed to be for her man. All right, her man or her husband, man. All right, a woman's body is not supposed to be for anybody else to look upon except for her husband, man. All right, that's why a woman is supposed to wear modest apparel, man. She's supposed to cover her body up, man, and cover her head, man, in head wraps, man. All right, but if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a her excuse me, for her hair is given her for a covering. All right, because it says uh uh when she prayeth, she covereth her head, or she dishonors her head. Let me get that. All right, and we kind of all over the place, but hey, you know, I'm hitting mad points. You know, I'm teaching, man. All right. So it says 1 Corinthians 11:5. All right. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head. All right. For that it is even, excuse me, for that is even all one as if she were shaven. That's right, man. So a woman's not even supposed to have her head shaven, man. All right. She's supposed to have hair, man. All right. Because a woman, you know, her hair is her glory, like we read earlier, man. All right. She's not supposed to have her head shaven, man. All right, it says, but every woman that prayeth or prophesied, yeah. So when a woman prays, she's supposed to have her head covered. All right. And a head wrap or you know, some type of covering, man. All right. So it says, but every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head. For that is even all one as if she were shaven. Yeah, so it's like if she had her head shaved, man. She got no covering for her head, man. All right, cause it's the opposite for a man. A man is not supposed to when he prays or prophesy, he's not supposed to have his head covered. All right, for when uh prophesies, excuse me, uh. I was thinking of another scripture. That's why. All right, hold on. Nah, that's the one I already had. Where is it? It says right here, yeah, all right. 1 Corinthians 11:4. Was it in the same chapter? Yeah, it was the verse right before. It says 1 Corinthians 11:4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. Yeah, so it's the opposite for a man. All right, a man's not supposed to have his head covered, man, when he preaches or teaches this word, man. All right. Let's get it again. All right. Every man praying or prophesying having his head covered dishonoreth his head, man. All right. You're not supposed to be wearing a hat or a head wrap or nothing like that, man. All right. Because our spirit is in our head, man. All right. That's where our spirit dwells, man. All right. We're not supposed to cover that, man. All right. That's our connection to the Lord, man. All right. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head. For that is even all one as if she were shaven. Yeah, that's right. All right. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. All right. Yeah, her shave her head. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. That's right. So she don't cover her head. All right. Let her hair be cut, man. All right. Then we're gonna see how shameful she is, man. All right. You better cover that head, man. All right. All right. So let's get back to Isaiah 61. All right. So it says Isaiah chapter 61 verse 1. I'm gonna start at the top all the way again, man. All right. The spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because Yahweh has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. That's right, man. The Lord has set up prophets, man, to teach this word, man. All right. He has ordained us to teach this word, man. All right. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord. So once you learn this truth, man, you got to go out and teach it, man. All right. Don't at least teach it somehow, some way. All right. Anybody you run into, just, hey man, yo, you know you an Israelite, man. All right, or where I'm an Israelite. Yeah. Look at the script. Start showing them the scriptures any way possible, man. All right. Whether it's with these videos going out on the highways, both, man. All right, teaching people in your family, whatever, man. All right, get it how you get it, man. All right, to proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh. All right, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. Right, to appoint them that mourn in Zion. All right, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that might be called trees of righteousness, and the planting of Yahweh, that might be glorified. That's right, man. That's right. So let me get a preset for this. Let me exit out all these real quick. Let me get a precept. I think it's Isaiah. No, Ezekiel. Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. It's also in the 33rd chapter too. Hold on, let me go through my scripts real quick. Ezekiel 16. Starting at the 16. All right. So let me read this one more time. All right. The spirit of the Lord power is upon me. That's right. Because Yahweh has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. Yeah, so the Lord set up men on earth, all right, to preach this word to, man, to preach the word to the elect, man, the elect, all right, to reel them in, all right, because we read in Luke. All right, the Lord said to go out on the highways and hedges and compel them that my house may be filled, man. All right, we got to reel in the elect. All right, so the precept to this, all right, will be Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. All right, and it came to pass. Let me get. Is it 16? Oh yeah. All right. So it says, and it came to pass at the end of 7 days. All right. The word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, so this is Ezekiel, all right, son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. All right, so the Lord is the one that set up prophets, man. He ordained certain people to be prophets, to be watchmen. All right, because a watchman is another name for a prophet. Because what does a prophet do? He watches and looks out for the people, man. All right, he watches what's going out on the world, man, and lets you know what's getting ready to go down, man. He's letting you know that these prophecies are coming to pass, because he's watching out for what's going on, man. All right, to warn you people, man. All right, while you people are just bugged out and being brain dead slaves. All right, brainwashed sheep, man, just walking. All right, looking at your TV and your phones all day, man. All right, he's giving you warning, man. Wake the hell up, man. All right. So the Lord said, son of man, I have made thee a watchman. Yeah, so the Lord is the one that made us a watchman, man. All right. Unto the house of Israel. All right. So the Lord made us a watchman to preach unto the house of Israel, man. All right. Not no other nation, man. All right. Therefore, hear the words at my mouth, and give them warning from me. So the true prophets of the Lord is supposed to warn the people, man. Warn the people of what? The prophecies that are getting ready to come to pass, man. All right. What's one of those prophecies? All right. The MOTB, man. All right. If you got some sense to, you know what the MOTB stands for. All right. It rhymes with Park of the East, man. All right. That C hip. All right. That chip, man. All right. That's one of the prophecies, man. That's getting ready to pass. That chip, man, which is known as the MOTB. All right. Revelations 13th chapter, man. That's one of the prophecies, man. All right. And what's also one of the other prophecies, the collapse of the dollar bill. That's going to bring in the C hit, man, the chip, man. All right. and the great hell and death and destruction that's getting ready to come to pass. All right, the martial law. All right, the nuclear missiles, World War III. That's all prophecy, man. That's all biblical prophecy, man. All right. Son of man, I had made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. So was the Lord that made us prophets, man. We didn't just wake up one day and be like, yo, man, I'm gonna be a prophet. The Lord brought us into this truth, man. All right, and because He made us feel a certain way, He made us watchmen, man. He made us fear Him, man. All right, through the preaching, man, because the scriptures say, we persuade men through the fear of the Lord, man. All right. All right. All right. Because the Lord is getting ready to do something great. The Lord is a terrible power, man. The Lord is a great and terrible power, man. All right, man, the Lord will, man, we talking about the same God that flooded the entire earth, man. Come on now, the same God that rained fire and brimstone from the heavens, man, from space, man. All right, unto Sodom and Gomorrah, man. All right. What he doing that for? He literally drowned the entire earth, man. But you people think God is all love, man. The Lord is terrible, man. All right. He only left 8 people on the planet Earth to live, man. All right. He drowned everybody on earth in that flood. You know who drowned in that earth in that flood, man? You know who drowned in that flood, man? Babies, children, little women, grandmas and grandpas, man. All right. Children playing around, toddlers, man, newborn infants, man, pregnant women. All right, they all drown in the flood, man, because the Lord is a terrible power, man. All right, you got a wrong understanding of who the Lord really is, man. The Lord is terrible, man. That's why it says, knowing therefore, this is 2 Corinthians 5 and 11, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, all right? Because we tell the men who the Lord really is and how he gets down, man. And that's how we persuade men, man, to come into this truth, man, right? You fear the Lord, man, all right? Because you do the workings of the Lord, man, all right, in hopes that you're going to be saved, man, all right, when he brings that hell and death and destruction upon this earth, man, all right, especially here in America, those nuclear missiles, all right, but we are manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience, all right, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience, all right. So we persuade men through the terror of the Lord, man. All right, through the terror of the Lord. That's right, because the Lord is a terrible power, man. All right, terrible. Let's get that. All right, Ecclesiasticus. All right, 43 and 29. The Lord is terrible and great and marvelous in his power, man. All right, you people are going to pretty soon, when all this hell and death and destruction comes upon the face of this earth, man, you gonna know there's a higher power, man, because this destruction is gonna be so great, you ain't gonna be able to say that there's nothing else you can say except there's got to be a higher power that's doing this, man. All right. You people have no idea what's getting ready to happen. All right, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man, you got great destruction coming to you, man. And what did the Lord say? He's going to visit his house first, man. All right, and who's the Lord's house? You Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You're God's chosen people, man. You're the Lord's chosen people. He said he's going to visit his house first, man. All right, you wicked niggas, man. All right, who didn't hearken unto the prophets that were out on the highways and hedges, man. The Israelites, man, the prophets of great millstone, man. All right, first and foremost, and the ones that teach in like manner, man, like me. All right. So it says right here, all right, son of man, I'm getting ready to end this, all right, this video, because I ain't trying to make it too long. It's already 44 minutes. All right, son of man, I had made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Yeah, so that's what the true prophets of the Lord are here to do, is give them give the people warning. That's what a prophet does, is give you warning. He lets you know what's about to happen before it happens, man. All right, because the true prophets of the Lord, we can see into the future, man. All right, because the Lord had written, He wrote it down for us, man, through the prophets. All right, whatever was written aforetime was written for our learning, man. All right, let's get that. Let's get that. All right, Romans 15:4. All right. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. That's right, man. All right, because the prophets of the ancient world, when they wrote these visions down and these prophecies down, they didn't understand them. All right, it was meant for the prophets of this time to understand them, man. All right, that's why the prophets are out here now letting you know what's getting ready to happen, breaking down the Bible the correct way, man. The prophets, a great millstone, man, and the ones that teach in like manner. All right, the Israelites, man. All right. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. That's right, man. Woo! All right. So let's get back into Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. All right. The Lord said, give them warning. And that's what these Christian pastors are not doing. That's how you know they're not the true prophets of the Lord, man. They're not warning the people. They're not warning the people about martial law. All right. They're not warning the people about the MOTB, the C-HIP, the CHIP, man. These are all prophecies, man. All right. And prophecy is the most important thing that has to be preached, man. All right. Like it tells you in hold up. Man, there's so many scriptures I got running through my head, yo. All right. So this is Revelation 19. All right. And at 8. All right. Now this is when John the Revelator, he met up with the angel and he fell down at his feet to worship him. All right. So the angel said, get up, man. I'm also a fellow servant of the Lord. All right. So let's just read it. All right. Revelations 19:11. All right. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that has the testimony of Yahushai. All right. Because that's the true name of the Lord. It's not Jesus, man. All right. And of thy brethren that has the testimony of Yahushai. Worship God. For the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy, man. All right. So if you want to testify of the Messiah, of Yahushai, then you got to be teaching these prophecies, man. All right. That's what a prophet does. Duh. He teaches prophecy, man. All right. And none of these Christian pastors, man, all right, are teaching prophecy, man. All right. They talk about Jesus this, Jesus that, which that's not even the true name of the Lord, man. That's another God, man, that you talking about when you say Jesus, man. All right. But we know that the spirit of the Lord, Yahushua, the Messiah, is the spirit of prophecy. So if you want to testify, it says the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So if you want to testify of the Lord, man, you got to be teaching these prophecies, man. All right. And these Christian pastors, that's how we know they're not the true prophets of the Lord, because they're not teaching these prophecies. They're not warning the people what's getting ready to happen, man. They haven't prepared the people to battle, man. All right. It says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. Yeah, so once we got this truth, man, it's our job to teach it, man. We got to get this blood off our hands, man, because we warned you. We warned you. All right? So there's nothing that you can say, man. We warned you, man, that this was coming. All right? But if you don't warn the people, the blood is going to be our hands, man. So us preaching this truth, man, we're getting the blood off our hands, man. All right? Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Yeah, you delivered your soul. You got the blood off your hands, man. All right, you warned him. You did what you're supposed to do. All right. Yet if thou warn the wicked, he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Yeah, you delivered your soul. You did what you're supposed to do, man. You did what the Lord said to do, man. Go out to the highways and hedges, man. All right, and compel them that my house may be fulfilled, man. All right. So I was just going through the spirit, man. I didn't really have a topic really, but I was just going through the spirit. I felt like I had to just put this out there, man. Do something, man. At least, man. All right. So with that being said, I want to say call Halayim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakah Quatash Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Shai Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. All right, shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. All right, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians and Brazilians. You're the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, what does Romans 13 and 11 say? It is high time to awake up out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe. Yeah, man. So we got to wake up out of sleep, man. We got to come back to the Most High. We got to realize who we are, who the devil is, which is Esau, Edom, man. All right, because our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. All right, the Lord is getting ready to come back and save his elect. And Lord willing, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Ratazah, I'm part of the elect. All right, and whoever may be listening out there, all right, pray to the Lord that you hope to be part of the elect, man. All right. So with that being said, I want to say shalom, shalom until next time.